The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is SeeingEagles.com. I'm Matthew Osborne. He is Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin. Eagles take 2 of 3 against Catawba this weekend, Coach. And first off, talk about the game one of the doubleheader today. Walk-off, not a walk-off, but a game-winning solo shot by Bo Osmus. But I think the star of today's game was Vince Abasella. 13 strikeouts, 3 hits, first career complete game.
Yeah, it was that was the story. You had 2 outstanding pitchers. Mr. Brooks over there at Catawba, he's probably one of the top returning pitchers in Division II. And we knew we were going to get there with Craig. And Vin obviously matched him. Just a bulldog, great temperament throughout the whole game, able to throw his breaking ball even late in the game. I thought he kept hitters off balance. He expanded the strike zone, not only in and out, but up and down, which is the key to pitching. And it was good to see Bo. You know, I think he's one of the better hitters around, and he's usually a slow starter. And I think when you're a senior and you're starting like that, you tend to press a little bit, which all guys will do. But it was nice to see him deliver in a clutch situation in an outstanding ball game. That was a great game to watch. Me and Coach Gant were talking about that. It would have been great if me and him were sitting out there in the bullpen just watching it and talking baseball. That would have been fun.
Game 2, you lose 6-3, but I think you told me beforehand that you're proud of your team because they came back.
Yeah.
And they kept seeing deficits kind of like yesterday. They weren't able to cap it off. But a 6-3 loss, Brian Everhart hit a 2-run shot.
Yeah, it was good. It's good to come back. That kid is another solid pitcher. That's a good pitching staff. And so for us to battle that way and come up with different guys getting key hits and putting us in a situation to at least compete for a win, that's what you're asking for. I thought our freshman did a great job. Joe Rotelli, I thought, had quality at-bats all weekend. And even guys coming off the bench. Eric Lynch, who is a sophomore but had limited time last year, I thought had great at-bats. And Cade Snap, just his at-bats. They're doing a great job for us. Their mentality up there at the plate is great. We've got some good depth right now. We've been able to play quite a few players. But I think another thing that kind of goes unnoticed on this weekend, it's a good weekend when you win 2 out of 3, especially against a team like Catawba. But I thought our catchers were outstanding all weekend. J.D. Cowart, Greg Jones, Gooch Greer, and Brett Hagenau, I thought were outstanding. Anytime your pitchers have performances like that, the catchers should get most of that credit. And that's just the truth. Listen, when we tell our catchers that, when a performance is bad, that's the catcher. That's the catcher, because the catcher and a pitcher, it's like a jockey and the horse. And the catcher's the jockey, the pitcher's the horse. And they got to direct those guys. So when they have a bad performance, we get on our catchers quite a bit. They're allowed to call their own game. It's their show with the pitcher. So when you have a great performance by pitchers, the catchers ought to get a lot of that credit because they're the ones who are basically directing the show at that time.
Well, congrats on the series win against Catawba.
Mr. Osborne, it is a pleasure to have you here and Mr. Kane here. I did miss Michael quite a bit, but I'm sure you guys did an outstanding job in his place.
Well, thank you for that, Coach.
Thank you.
Eagles get King Tuesday afternoon here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Carson baseball coach Tom Griffin. I'm Matthew Osborne. This is SeeingEagles.com.